Hey, hello again. Welcome back. Tonight, in tonight's episode of the Mike Murphy Instructional Video Series, I'm going to show you. We're going to learn how to make a glass of water. We're going to do an ice version and a non-ice version. We're going to do iced water. We're going to do no ice as well. So, first of all, go to your kitchen, which we are in the kitchen now, and what you're going to do is wherever you keep your drinking apparatuses, like cups, I'd say glasses, not bowls, but you're going to go to your cupboard. I like to keep my glasses in the cupboard, so they're going to be right up here in my cupboard. So just open up your cupboard, okay, like such, and then you're going to pull out a glass. Here's my glass. You go grab it with your hand, and right now the glass is empty. So let's just take a trip over to my water source. In this case, it's my refrigerator. If you're fortunate enough to have a refrigerator that dispenses water, mine also dispenses ice. So we're going to start with the iced water first. So you take your glass, make sure it's up, right side up. So the open end, the one with the hole in it, the one that you can actually stick your hand in to fill, is pointed in the upward direction, that it's perpendicular to the ground. And you're going to take that, walk over to the refrigerator if yours dispenses water. And let me just make sure that's in the shot. And it is. So what you're going to do with iced water, the important thing to remember is that you want to get your ice first, because I'll show you in a second. See, you get your ice first before you fill the glass with water. That's the way you do it, and that's sort of why I think they put the ice on the left side, because Americans like to read English letters written, that is from left to right. We go from left to right, so it makes sense to do it in order. So let's, because if you get the water first and then the ice, it's going to splash. You're going to get a splash when the ice drops in. So okay, let's just get the ice. I'm going to get the ice now. Fill it up to your taste. I'm going to fill mine up about halfway. Know that ice does melt and it turns into water, because ice is just frozen water. So I'm going to do that now. I'm not going to make a little noise here. Now this is crushed ice, not cubed, as opposed to cubed. So I'm sorry, I hate to obsess over this, but crushed ice seems to melt faster because the surface area is greater. There's greater surface area that comes in contact with the warmer water, and of course the specific heat of it and all. So I'm going to go to the water now, and so it's going to be cold. It's going to make this ice is going to obviously make this water cold, because the water gives its molecular energy to the ice. Okay, let me fill this up. So here we have a nice cold, tall glass of ice water. Yeah, that's good. That's good ice water. Okay, we're going to lay that aside. We're going to set that aside, and we're going to move on to our non-ice water, which is a little bit easier to make. See, I'm feeling a little adventurous today. Let's do it in a little smaller glass. This glass holds about 16 ounces. This whole glass holds about 8. So we're going to go straight to the water. You're going to fill it up. You're going to push it against the paddle to dispense the water. You want to stop it before it overflows, before it gets too full. Now this water, yes, you can tell by listening to the pitch of the water as it approaches the top of the cup, and it gets higher. The pitch gets higher as it does that. So this is looks like a tasty glass of uniced water with no ice, and we're going to lay that aside. So we have We have our iced water and we have our non-iced water. So let's give it let's give this a taste. Let's give this a taste. It's good water. Yeah, you just and then the iced water has had some time to sit. We got some condensation. It's like it reminds me of a frosted glass. It's delicious. Let's just try this on a summer day. I don't know what else can beat a good old glass of ice water. Let's give it a taste. I slurped so that you could hear that. I hope you can enjoy this at home now that you know how to make water by yourself on your own. So that does it for today's video of the Mike Murphy instructional video series. So you get out there and go make yourself a glass of ice water. And I'll see you next time. Enjoy the weather and have a good evening.